just gonna guess we're fucking recording at this point in time, man.
Yeah, me too.
You know, since it costs a lot of money to tell a director to say action or whatever the fuck he's supposed to say.
Yeah, instead of just backing away from camera really, really awkwardly and making a lot of noise.
Yeah. Yeah. So, welcome to
action.
I guess welcome to the show.
Yeah, welcome to the show. Yeah. Hear that, Scott?
Left to right.
Okay, you're good. Thank you.
Yeah.
So.
And you got spoken to in a stern fucking voice, bro. So you better fucking remember. First up, the docket.
Secret identities.
Very secret shit.
Yeah.
I had a chubby, I'm not gonna lie, when I opened the first page and saw that in Toronto, somewhere in Toronto.
Yeah, that was actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
It takes place, a lot of it,
Well,
some of it's in the States,
yes.
a lot of it's in Canada, which is actually pretty cool.
Yeah, but they're not a Canadian team per se.
Yeah, they're international, mainly American.
Well, not really mainly. That speed dude is kind of from Canada and America.
Oh, that's true, yeah. Anyway, it's cool. It's a cool concept to have. It's essentially like an Avengers team.
Actually, I was almost gonna fucking vomit when I got 3 pages in and I realized these guys are carbon copies of some serious Marvel characters. So,
yeah.
But yeah, you got to go further than that third page.
Yeah, you guys.
It opens up.
It's interesting.
It is very interesting.
Yeah.
Kind of like a superhero group lets a new guy in, and the new guy's not necessarily there to push the superhero group forward in a positive direction.
Yeah.
So, and then it was really cool when they went to when they showed you kind of after. So like they first show you a little bit of a fight scene with everybody, and then they go into everyone's like lives afterwards. That was pretty cool. All the snippets that they did there and all.
Yeah, the idea is that the new character is going to find out all the dark, dirty secrets of all the current members, and you actually get little snippets of what each person's doing, and some of them are kind of cool. Some of them are pretty screwed up.
Yeah, some of them are really screwed.
Yeah.
Some of them was like, "What the hell would you do that to yourself for?" You know what I'm talking about. Figure it out and write something about it on another person's page, because I don't give a fuck. He might, but I don't. So.
But yeah, no. I mean, in concept, it's pretty good.
Concept was good. Art was okay.
Art was pretty good.
Scott loved art.
Yeah.
He was going ape shit over it. He was like, they had a full page. Like, yeah, kind of
happens. It's going to spread. Yeah.
There was stuff going on. I'm like, don't worry, Scott. It's okay. Press the button and get the fuck out of here. So it was good. It was good. We had a heart-to-heart.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, if you want to get into it, it seems like it's going to go in an interesting direction.
Mm-hmm.
I was a little underwhelmed by it at certain points. It seemed a little cliche, unfortunately. Obviously, it's a parody of the Avengers. Or of a superhero.
Well, no, but that's what I said. I don't even know if it's a parody of the Avengers.
Yeah.
I've never seen the Avengers really take an angle like that.
I know, but it just seems like, I mean, it looks, I'm kind of 60-40 on it. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
There's little pieces of it, I don't know exactly if it's going to get pretty epic. I mean, it has good lay work.
Mm-hmm.
Just it all depends on where number 2 takes it, really.
Mm-hmm.
But for a number 1, great start.
I'm kind of like 80-40. Because I can't get any lower than 40% of hate. So. I'm always
you're completely true. Yeah.
So, but I'm actually anticipating seeing where it goes for the number 2.
Yeah, it looks. I mean, like it's Image, so I don't really have concerns of it really being too muddled up at this point.
No, I don't think that's all. I mean,
that's the thing.
It's
like,
Image, so that should automatically give you a +1 or 2 tier rating.
Yeah.
So like it's they're doing really good, man. They've been turning it up, man. So Secret Identities automatically better than the Avengers. That's my review.
Also. The one thing I like was throwing their home base is pretty badass.
Their home base is badass.
It's really badass for a home base.
Yeah.
Like that's really creative.
I don't even think we can explain it. We'll pop up a picture. The home base is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Kind of sadistic. Yep. Next number 1 again happens to be an Image fucking comic. So now you know what's funny is we did too much Marvel. Now we're like, no, we gotta stay away from Marvel. We're just doing an Image. I thought Secret Identities was an Image though. So, but I thought wrong.
Yeah.
Like most white people. So I have something in common with you guys now. To make this official, let's get a business handshake there for all the people at home in 3D. All right.
Empty.
Sort of like half the Avengers fans' skulls. That's so cheesy. I could have put that in a better state, but I'm tired, man. All right, let's get to empty, man. The show's getting empty.
Oh, you. Essentially, it's set in a post-apocalyptic universe where these weird evil roots are infecting the world, emitting a gas and a poison that pretty much kills everything.
Yes. And that's like a asterisk post-apocalyptic world.
Yeah, we don't really
It's very difficult to say it's a post-apocalyptic world. Well, Scott thought that it was two different worlds.
Yeah, I mean, that's the other thing, too. It could be...
So
yeah, it's
I said it made no sense, though, because... Like, something happens in the comic where one faction gets rid of a person and then washes up on the shore of another person's faction. So it's like, how can that be a different planet? Unless they were literally on some, like... You know how what's it called? The realms there of Asgard, they do their things usually in the Marvel universe and a lot of other places where they have it. It's like, it's literally different realms to each other and they're all like connected by a stream of life type of deal. Which would be, again, I don't think that's the case. So, but
yeah, I mean, it's kind of confusing. So the person washes up on shore and has the power to heal the world. And so they're going to decide to go on a wonderful adventure.
Not necessarily.
Well, she has like a magic bracelet that fixes things.
Yes, like, well, she by accident hits a tree and the tree all of a sudden blossoms. And this is in the land of what they refer to as the empty.
Yeah.
Because nothing lives there.
Yeah,
and it's this village, it follows the main, I can't remember her name for life. I guess we should have probably remembered her fucking name if we were trying to sound like believable in terms of we actually read this. But
Blade Girl.
Blade Girl. So Blade Girl's, I don't even know where we're going with that one, man. I lost my fucking train of thought there. Blade Girl.
She's a hunter.
Hunter-gatherer.
Hunter-gatherer.
This is a shitty fucking review. I was going to read this comic because we fucked it up, man. We fucked it up big time, dude. Maybe we should just restart. Open up the book, man. It's fucking cheap, man. Is it cheating if we get the fucking information?
I don't think so.
Scott can really fuck us over here, man. Okay, we'll get her name first.
Yeah, the main character is called...
That's the alien girl.
Lila.
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 Lila. L-I-L-A. You fucking enunciate however you want.
Tenor?
Yeah, Tenor is a female. There we go. They're fucking weird names, man. So, but anyway, so Tenor comes from the
Empty.
Yeah, the Empty, but like, I don't know if it was an artistic thing or not because, but I guess they have really long arms. Because she looked like she had really long arms. Everyone in that village looked like.
Well, even Teal even mentions like the two characters are completely come from different races.
They're different races, yes. And then Leela is she's kind of like a.
She looks like a
long-headed,
she looks
big-eyed,
like
but she's still humanoid in terms of like her body shape and whatnot. She just looks like she has a really long head. So she comes from another society where like everything's almost like utopia.
Yeah.
But they give her ass to boot for no reason, no explanation.
Yeah, not explained at all. No real purpose or anything like that.
Then Tenor is from an area that represents the Empty.
It's cool. It's a cool concept for just evil. I mean, it's interesting.
Yeah, and then the mutated humans there.
Yeah.
What do they call them? The Mombos. I thought it was a cool comic. I can't wait for the number 2. The style was really cool.
I'm pretty split on this one.
60-40?
60-40 towards negative, actually.
Towards the negative.
Yeah, only because I found that the story had a little bit too much talking. There was a little too much explanation going on. They really could have done.
I know how both characters are female, so I can see where Mike didn't like the talking. Not one kitchen scene. There was one close. There was a close one.
Tenor, she made food, so I actually had to give it a 1. So
you don't actually see her preparing the food. So that's why I said it was close to a kitchen scene.
I know, I was kind of torn on that part, but there's too much talking. There's too much just explanation and going back and forth.
Again, these are things why you have those in the comics, right?
Yeah, why do you have female characters talking? Yeah.
Go Avengers, go Avengers, go. Listen, all you need in a comic is a bunch of people punching fucking other people and black people doing the bidding of the whites. That's it.
And women shut the fuck up and going to get. Yeah.
Exactly.
So yeah, I mean, that's my only real issue with it was I found that it was just too much
girl power.
No, not even too much. No, the female characters are actually pretty decent. Like they're both pretty interesting. It was just they just talk too much. Not in the female way. Too much. Not in the female way. Just in the terms of story. Like they could have found the artists.
It's a very easy argument to say we talk too much.
Yeah, I know.
And I can't even argue against that.
I know.
And at least like when they speak, there's a point, and when we're speaking,
there ain't no point.
All right, Mike, you're really pissed about this one. I can tell. I can sense it. This is outrageous.
Can you spider sense it?
Yeah, this is a female trying to pretend to be Spider-Man, his favorite fucking character. And of course, since only thing we do apparently is Marvel and Image.
Silk
number 1, which isn't the actual cover there. That's the variant Scotty Young cover, who's fucking killing it right now. If you haven't read Rocket Raccoon, read Rocket Raccoon.
Here.
That is the normal cover.
That's the normal one? Yeah.
That is the normal one,
Yeah.
yes. As you can tell, she looks very similar to Spider-Man. Scott, I'm going to ask you something.
Yeah.
Can we go back to when, what was it? Was when we were doing the best of the year? And can we find the spot where I told Mike, what can any other Spider character do that Peter Parker hasn't already done? Can we play that before we go into this review?
Okay, yeah. Assume it's been thrown in right before you start talking.
Okay, so that might actually happen that way. Why are you covering your head for, man? You know this was, you must have felt that coming when you turned the page.
I know.
So let's talk about Silk. We should have a side-by-side comparison between Peter Parker and Silk. And we'll have check marks, right? Do we have to do the obvious ones?
Bit by spider. Ding.
Bit by spider. In fact, the same fucking spider.
Yeah, in fact, the same spider. Which is a cool kind of plot thing. It was originally revealed
Could have been a cool plot thing.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Families all fucked because of spider powers.
Well, it was originally revealed in Edge of the Spider-Verse. Is that what you were trying to say?
No, it was revealed in, Original Sin.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Original Sin, but which then led into Spider-Verse, yeah.
Yes. Oh, speaking of which, just for anybody on the side notes, side notes, anyone who Original Sin revealed the fact that Silk literally got bit by the same fucking spider Peter Parker got bit by.
Yeah, and then got put into an underground bunker for like 10 years.
Bunker. And she probably should have stayed there.
Yeah.
For her own good. Not for the reasons Mike wants her in there. So.
Fully operational kitchen.
Okay, so that's the first side-by-side comparison. Check. Right?
Next, working at the Daily Bugle.
Working at the Daily Bugle. Peter Parker, check. Go figure. Silk, check.
Actually, to be perfectly honest, the moment I knew going in that she was going to be working at the Daily Bugle, the moment that page actually came up, I actually closed the book and just put it away. That's why I tapped out, man. Like,
see, I had the joy of reading the full fucking filth. So
it's just
it's bad.
It's bad.
It's not good.
I mean, it's
not good.
I was reading it. It's just, I think it really emphasizes the hack writing of Marvel.
Yeah.
And that literally. Who the fuck?
I don't know why you touched it again.
I'm going to assume Mr. Thompson and Mr. Lee were the writers on this. I just want to call out these writers right here because.
Well, I think one of them might be the artist there.
So. Yeah, Thompson's the writer. Yeah. Thompson's the writer. Stacey Lee is the artist, and
the art was good though. I like.
the art. Oh no, the art's. I cannot dash it on an artistic level. It's actually really, really nice.
I too wouldn't have done much if I was fucking writing this stupid ass story, or drawing for this stupid ass story. Yeah. Like the thing is, Sidney Moon's kind of a cool character, except that like you can't have a carbon copy of fucking goddamn Peter Parker.
No, because there already is a carbon copy of Peter Parker.
Yes.
It's all the other Spider-Man clones.
Yep. Now, like very soon we're getting this fucking Spider-Gwen. Very, very soon. I think it comes out next week.
Yeah, it comes out next week.
I'm gonna fucking murder you if it's the same thing, man.
I'm gonna be fucking so disappointed if it's the same thing.
Yeah, like if she goes back to her normal dimension and works for the fucking Daily Bugle, me and you are having a fight on this show.
I'm not gonna fucking fight it, man. I think it's stupid. I think it's so.
You're gonna have to fight somebody.
Okay, fine. I'll buy one of the copies. Just fucking punch it repeatedly on camera. That sound. It's recorded.
So we only got 2 check marks. So. What else did they do, John?
Wear the same suit.
They're in the same city fighting the same fucking criminals.
Yeah.
Well, no, they don't wear the same suit. Like Silk has some differences. Like she's not an exact carbon copy of Spider-Man.
But it's too close to even be like comfortable.
Yes.
I mean that's the problem. It's too close to even be remotely comfortable. Like why is she working at the Daily? Oh no, she's working at the Daily Bugle, being a reporter.
Yeah, reporting on
Silk.
And the only difference is Mr. Jameson there actually thinks Silk's a good person. I don't know why you'd have beef with one spider fuck, and then when the next spider fuck rolls up, you're like, oh, she webs webhead. And then they show you a picture of the article where it's like Silk webs webhead, and she's fighting this guy named fucking Dragon. I can't remember his fucking name.
It was like Dragon something.
He's a generic Spider-Man villain.
Yeah,
they just threw in there. So like she's fighting the same criminal system too, man. Neither of them can fucking. And she's really bad at it because at the end there she beats him up, leaves him in a dumpster, doesn't even tie him up, and literally the next panel over she realizes that he escaped because she didn't tie him up. So which is like kind of step one, like, yo, if you don't know what you're doing, like, what's the point of fighting crime? Like, I'm pretty sure Alan Moore discussed this whole concept in The Watchmen. Like, if you're not going to be responsible for this shit, like, who watches you, motherfucker? Like, you're supposed to be, you're supposed to be a little bit better than the average police, but you're worse than the police. At least the police would have extorted, shot, or left the motherfucker alone to begin with. Right?
That's my opinion on it, man. Silk, I do not recommend it to anybody for no reason whatsoever, and I am shamed by Mr. Thompson writing that. How he can think that he can actually make a character that literally works at Daily Bugle doing the exact same shit as Peter Parker is somehow fucking it's somehow as if this and like this And this.
Yeah, are all the same.
And this.
Are all the same. It's
And
kind of what we've been
this?
trying to tell you, Mike.
I don't know.
You're having a nervous breakdown on the show.
No. But at least with all the fucking variants, at least they're doing different shit.
No, they're not. It's all just shit Peter Parker used to do, man.
I know, but at least it has the fucking illusion of being fucking different. Whereas literally Silk is just literally it's the same.
Yeah.
It's the
Well, the
same
only one
fucking
I'll
thing,
say
man.
is different is Spider-Man 2099.
Yeah, you know he's doing something different
So,
for sure. Yeah.
yeah.
But anyway, like it's fucking embarrassing. I couldn't finish reading it. I closed it halfway through and put it in. I just
He's not actually joking about that. He's a spider fuck.
yeah. I'm a Spider-Man fan. I can't fucking stand it. Like
Yeah, which is unfortunate because I don't know. I think females need more titles, man. I'm sick of fucking watching dudes in tights. I'd rather watch females in tights. What are we gonna do first? Shame or fame?
go with your heart.
Shame. Hall of Shame.
Oh shit!
Don't put that up yet. Before we
No.
put that up, we're gonna have to mention something first. Just by default, the first inductee to the Hall of Shame has to be the Death of Wolverine. I was trying to explain that to my two fucking retarded fucking
What?
partners on this show. You'd be one retard, he'd be the other. You see what I'm saying, man? You guys are slowing me down. The Hall of Shame is built upon the story of Death of Wolverine. It is the chambers in which all filth fucking will reside from now till the end of fucking time.
Yeah.
Like, you have to be bad to get here. Okay. Now I also want to illustrate something first, really clearly before we go on with this. This is specifically a run. The title that we're talking about is a run. It's nothing prior to that because everything prior to that was actually a pretty decent fucking comic.
I think it's in fact the fact that it went from being so great to where it is now. That is the reason why we're inducting it.
It's when the Finches took over is what we're inducting. The Finch run on this series. Pop it up. Wonder Woman number 36. A comic so fucking horrible you can't even have a cover for it. That's not a blank cover. That's the real cover.
That's the actual
it's
cover
just
of
so shitty no one actually wanted to fucking put anything on it.
Yep.
Why is it shitty, Mike?
It takes Wonder Woman, one of the female icons of comic books.
Mm-hmm.
It makes her into a whiny little bitch.
You're right. I thought I was reading like the 7th part of Twilight, man.
It was. I think the most the saddest part is when she completely goofs up a fight against. I'm just going to spoil it because who the fuck cares?
I don't think it's already spoiled.
She completely fucks up a fight against Swamp Thing.
Oh yeah.
She fucks up hard.
Well, yeah. She goes up into like something happens and she automatically assumes it was the black.
Yeah.
And Swamp Thing's a white guy. He just looks like a black dude.
Yeah. So
So Wonder Woman runs up into his house, starts beating him up with
gets his ass kicked, gets bailed out by.
Mind you, 5 pages of that you're listening to about how peaceful she wants to be with shit. It's like I want to be peaceful. There's Swamp Thing punching the thing in the head.
Yeah.
It's like what the hell's wrong with
You're not
you?
even listening to his convection.
No.
The Swamp Thing during the fight is literally saying, "I didn't do this.
anything.
Calm down." He's like, it's sad when like you think like the big beast is like the one that's actually fucking talking people
it's
down.
funny too because Aquaman's sitting there telling her like, "Yo, you gotta chill out." Like the dude had nothing to do with this. Like you're lucky he ain't roughing your ass up, man. This Swamp Thing. Swamp Thing is apparently a really fucking strong dude, man. So like,
Power of the Green.
power to green, man. So, but that's there's that part, and then there's the part that I didn't
Didn't
even. I was so busy looking at all the filth in this comic, I didn't even notice. Scott made a very hell of an excellent point. So, if Aquaman can fly and Wonder Woman can fly, why the fuck are they on a plane, hugging a teddy bear?
And then oh my!
She's like, I punched Swamp Thing in the face. Now I need this plane to hold this teddy bear because I can't fly with it because it would look stupid. So Aquaman, fly me.
I didn't even fucking realize that.
like-
I didn't. Yeah. Anyway, she's on this airplane. And she's holding a teddy bear.
A teddy bear.
And she's whining about how things are hard.
And she don't want to be violent.
And she
Literally after beating the shit out of Swamp Thing, or trying to beat the shit out of Swamp Thing.
I mean, like the fact is, even her, she's holding a fucking teddy bear. She's holding up to her head. It's like
Well, she had one of these moments with it.
yeah, exactly.
teddy bear.
And it's just like it's just so bad.
I can agree with you on this one, Mike.
It's
Wonder
just-
Woman needs to go in the kitchen.
I know. Thank you.
And burn numbers 36. Once you burn your own fucking comic, you'll be allowed back on.
It's just it's ridiculous. Like even the thing is like I haven't read anything up to this point. I haven't actually read the Wonder Woman arc. I've heard it's good.
The ones prior to this with
Yeah, no,
Azarello,
so.
So,
But I've read like reading this first issue
Yeah.
with the Finches taking over.
Yeah.
It's garbage.
it is.
It's total. There's actually one
It's
panel.
not even recyclable.
But even like the art is fucking odd. There's one.
Yeah.
The art is fucking odd. Like
17-year-old Wonder Woman?
yeah, but no. Just like like it's really detailed and really well done in some places, and then like this one fucking panel.
Yeah.
We'll throw it up, man. It's
Which is the bug eyes.
yeah, man.
Yeah, we'll show all the weird pictures.
It's
Okay.
fucking weird. It's fucking weird, man.
Enough of that shit.
It's anyway. That's I mean, it just.
I can't do this no more. We should mention who wrote it. Meredith Finch.
Yep, and then
I don't know what like is she's like. I hate to sound rude or anything. Like what has she written?
She's written one thing in the past, and it was a Xenoscope bathing suit special.
You can write you can write a bathing suit special.
Yeah, Xenoscope, that tit magazine.
Yeah,
the
the guy's responsible for Grim Fairy Tales and titties galore.
Yeah, she did the bathing suit special. That was what her past writing was.
Meredith Finch.
Yo, DC, hire my ass, man.
And then they give her like the feminist icon, the greatest female warrior.
Who do I gotta marry to get into DC and write stories?
Yeah, that's really the question at this point.
All right, let's get to something really good.
Yeah, man.
This should have been number 1, but I got bamboozled with my top 5 by these two fucking honkies. They gotta control everything, man. Pop it up there, Mike. Should probably have wow, 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 wow. And then, pew, 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 pew. And then as the comic goes away, a Hydra on a horse.
Thanks, Scott. You're right.
What do you mean, thanks, Scott? You're right.
No, you're great.
Oh, you're great. He's not going to do any of that, dude.
He's gonna know it.
He'd probably put like a sidebar, like, fuck you, asshats.
Yeah, it's pretty deadly.
Pretty deadly. A comic you can get.
Yes.
It's not on some Grant Morrison shit.
No.
It actually makes sense. It might take you from first page to end page to come to get the
put it all
whole
together,
thing.
which is actually really nice. That's what I actually think is really nice thing about the comic, that it all like halfway through you're a little confused at what the hell's going on and where everybody fits, but at the end,
Kind of, yeah. Just because there's so many different moving
there's so many. But
parts.
the thing is, though, it all comes together. And
Yeah.
it all comes together at the end. There's no, and at the end, there's literally no questions to be asked. It all comes together perfectly.
Except for when they're coming out with the second part of the series.
Yes, that's the only thing.
And what are they going to do with the second part of the series?
That somehow trumps what they did. Anyway, but that's a moot point. Like the art on it, it's amazing.
I hate to cut you off. Actually, I don't. I love cutting you off. I'm not gonna lie, because your face, whenever I cut you off, is fucking hilarious to me. Sometimes you get upset. You're like,
The art is absolutely amazing.
gorgeous. I jerked off to it like 5 times, and I
Like,
don't
okay,
even jerk
like-
off to comics anymore.
Like
man.
we'll put up this panel right there,
Yeah,
like that right there.
yeah.
Like it's
Even when the first part of it, when she's explaining a little bit of the story there, fuck man, I wish I remember the characters. All I remember is Guinea.
I just
It's
remember.
been a while since
I just
read this,
remember
so
the
he
bunny
read it.
rabbit and the butterfly.
That's it. You read it yet? Like a day ago.
I'm joking.
Oh, okay, sorry. Oh,
They're awesome characters. Like the butterfly and the rabbit are like the narrators of the story.
Yes.
And even that in itself is a really cool concept.
Yes.
How they did that and how they're talking back and forth, it's brilliant. It's almost like it's reminiscent of like a children's story of how they're talking to each other.
Except don't read this to your child.
Oh God.
Actually, I'd read it to a kid, but
A little bit older.
I don't know
than,
if
like,
I'd show him the pictures.
Yeah, some of the pictures are a little.
So, actually, no.
Well, you know what?
I'd show him the pictures too.
Yeah, I mean they gotta
Rivers
confront.
of blood.
Yeah, rivers of blood and
titties,
titties and.
guns, a lot of death.
I
a lot of weird
like
things.
how, just in terms of art, I like how the design
That
concept.
fight was such an awesome fight.
Yeah. Anyway, we're just reminiscing over this, man. Like,
It's insane. Like if you got $15 in your hand
Oh,
and you're like, yo,
what?
I want to buy something.
no.
After
It's
tax, bro.
After tax, yeah, right. It's $9.99. It's Image, so first volume Image is $10 before tax.
$11.25 and then leave a tip for the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Maybe buy one of them fucking little things he has at the front counter or she has at the front counter, man.
Yeah.
Just help out your fucking comic stores right here. That's all I'm saying. Kelly Sue DeConnick, I salute you.
Yeah.
So that's she's tearing it up right now. I really love what she's writing.
Yeah.
Like I don't think there's been a bad comic I've read about her. Anything she wrote. So that's good job on you. And Emma Rios. I don't know what art you're doing anywhere else, but I swear to God, I hope you don't stop doing comic art because like Jesus
It's
Christ.
absolutely amazing. Like the art is like the stories. Like we're talking about the art a lot. The story is so solid and so well done. The art complements it so much. It's perfect. It's one of the. It should be in the Hall of Fame.
It is
why
in the
we're
Hall of
doing it.
Fame.
Yeah,
It's
that's
the
why we're
first
doing it.
inductee to the
Yeah.
Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
So that's an honor.
Yeah. I mean, seriously, if you just want something to have and look through every now and then, and you will enjoy it every time you go through, pick up Pretty Deadly.
Yeah.
I guarantee you will enjoy it. Anyway,
Whatever,
guys,
man.
thank
Anyway.
you.
back.
Thank you guys very much for
what?
watching, and
And?
we'll see you next week.
Thank you kindly. Thank them for what?
I'd say people.
Thank you
instead of
guys very much for watching.
Y'all should fucking thank us at the end of every episode, man.
Yeah, down below.
How's it?
But thank you.
Thank you guys for enriching our lives. So,
And have a good 2 weeks, and we'll see you then.
yo, my brother said I shouldn't fucking diss the fans. Like, what fans?